Lotus Squad, welcome back to Lotus Tarot TV 444. And boy, do I have some amazing messages for you guys today. Now, while we give everybody some time to join us, be sure to hit that like button. And thank you to those of you that already have. I appreciate it. And let's jam a little bit. This song that I'm going to play for you guys, the title is Freedom. And I feel like we are finally emotionally, mentally, and spiritually finding our freedom. Look, here we go. It's building up. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody, let's go. Come on. Look. We need to get hyped today. And you know what? It's time to sage the haters. It's time to sage the haters. What? It's time to sage the haters. It's time to sage the haters. It's time to sage the haters. What? Huh? 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 All right. All right, all right. So we're just going to get into these messages today. I'm not going to wait for everybody. Before we get into the messages, I want to let everyone know that all fire signs for March have been posted, and the sign Gemini has been posted so far for the air signs. Keep in mind, while you guys are on the lookout for these readings, we're going to finish up air signs and then do earth and water. So guys, stay tuned. And like I said before, just come back and check the channel to see if any new videos have been posted yet. Okay. So this is going to be a relatively short stream, but I wanted to get these messages out today because now I feel like a lot of things have been exposed. We've already reached clarity in the last collective, and now that we're moving past this point in our lives and seeing through certain situations, seeing through people, all of these different things are starting to allow us to release any baggage or any added weight that's been holding us back or keeping us stuck in any way. Now, today, especially, I'm noticing that finally everyone is speaking their truth about a situation. Some of you guys could be receiving apologies, or maybe you guys are reaching out and expressing yourself and maybe apologizing. There could be some heart-to-hearts that are taking place today, and now you can move forward making peace with the past. We are releasing any regrets. We are releasing any pain or any hang-ups about what may have occurred in our past, and now we are able to grow exponentially. We're starting to tap into our spirituality. We're starting to tap into who we are at our core. And right now, the first card that popped out here is the Ace of Chalices, and that speaks volumes. It's all about new beginnings, starting fresh, finally releasing the baggage of the past, releasing baggage associated with trauma and all of these things, considering any conflicts that we may be going through currently. All of these things will be rectified due to this newfound sense of clarity and finding ourselves, integrating the shadow self, and being able to finally step into the light body. And with that being said, let's go ahead and cut the deck here. So I'm definitely seeing new friendships are developing. Your intuition is developing. We're starting to discover new intuitive abilities. And I really feel like love, when it comes to love, we're no longer blocked. And we're open to giving and receiving love. I also feel like there are so many opportunities for us by moving away from everything and everyone from the past and focusing on continuously moving forward on this new path that we're on. New beginnings are starting to develop. Some of you guys could be expecting a child or finally getting ready to act on your creative ideas, act on your artistic expression as well. And especially when it comes to the heart, solar, and sacral chakras, Those are key centers to allow us to manifest money, or manifest anything at all. Love, money, resources, things like that. If there are any blockages within these centers, that's when we start to see that we're stuck in life, or we are unable to manifest what it is that we desire. Now we're coming out of that energy. And whatever we're receiving psychically, there's been a lot of psychic downloads going on. And again, to those of you tapping into your intuitive response, all of the messages that have come through are guiding you through the unknown. I feel like there are some empaths and mediums here that are really in tune with source. We're replenishing our life force. We're focusing on self-love, self-care, and this is what is keeping our cup full at all times. Some of us could be dealing with the water sign here, or someone with water in their chart, and that could be this new love offer. I also see air coming out, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There's somebody here that has blocked off communication. And there's somebody else here that's been watching us from afar or on social media. Somebody's not speaking out about something here in the recent past. I feel like we're blocking a lot of people that cannot reciprocate, with an equally full cup. And I feel like there's some sort of news that's come in and somebody's not happy about it. We're pulling out of any anxieties, fears that may have been holding us back. And if we've been having any issues with sleep, insomnia, if we've been dealing with depression, things like this, I feel like we're now pulling out of this energy. Because we may have cut off communication with multiple people here because of so many injustices that have occurred in the past, due to the lack of follow through on the things that they said that they would do. I'm seeing a lot of undelivered promises. And we've been talking a lot about choosing the self. And because we've chosen to do that, and because we're focusing on new opportunities, new people, places, things, that's where we start to see an abundance of blessings flowing freely into our lives. Yet there's still something that we're trapped in our minds about. Somebody could be dealing with, speaking of injustices, somebody could be dealing with legal problems. It could be an Aries or fire or air sign here that could physically be in jail. There's also something here that is influencing us staying trapped in our minds. We're viewing certain things to be bigger than what they are, is what I'm saying. And there's been a lot that's been causing a lot of pain, a lot of things that maybe we've thought about that's brought us to tears. And I feel like we're starting to move out of this energy. But yet here we are with the Knight of Wands reversed, and there's a lot of scattered energy. So if we're feeling all over the place, maybe we're dealing with a fire sign who's like this. Someone could be coming back in. Someone that may have left, or someone that we walked away from, someone could be coming back in. When it comes to travel plans, I see that things are either delayed or outright canceled. And there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of frustration when it comes to relationships. There could be somebody that has a quick temper. They're quick to anger, or they're just really impulsive. Someone doesn't know if they're coming or going. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they want. Don't. They're lost. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream. There's a lot that I'm seeing, especially when it comes to family members. You know, I've been noticing a lot of mother and father references, but mainly what I'm seeing in the foundation itself is, you know, bosses or fatherly figures. And things are out of control right now. Maybe someone's mental state is getting out of hand. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. First of all, concerning family, I really feel like there's someone here that has been abusive. And we're working on healing from this. I'm seeing, CPTSD, PTSD, things like that. We're working through some of these issues here. And for some of you, it could be that you developed some of these disorders because of how long you've been dealing with narcissistic energy. And it can go all the way back to childhood for some of you, or a relationship here. Some of you may have even dealt with workplace bullying, abuse in the workplace. All these different things can cause extreme stress. Somebody's feeling tormented. They can't seem to be at ease. Someone could be, experiencing a lot of nightmares, or maybe they're having the same nightmare. There could be a lot going on with this. And I feel like there are a lot of people here that you've dealt with and done away with that have done nothing but drain us. They were about the self and the self alone. Someone has a very controlling and abusive father, for sure. The advice, it's interesting to me because we have the Knave of... There's somebody that is emotionally immature. They have low EQ. And somebody may mentally be stuck at a certain age when some sort of trauma happened to them. This could also be contributing to this kind of scattered energy. Some of us are confronting some of these things, And by confronting these things head on, we're able to release anything that's holding us back, anything that's causing pain. I feel like somebody is having an emotional outburst here about something. This could be, again, at the workplace. Maybe a boss could be, just screaming and at the top of their lungs, cursing at their employees. Some sort of authority figure here that's like this. I'm also feeling like somebody's not confessing how they feel about things. They're suppressing their emotions in some way or ignoring them. Someone could be in denial here. I'm also seeing with this Three of Wands that the more that we continue to focus on our creativity, focus on our business, focus on our future, we will start to see things manifest here. Things are just beginning to develop in the spiritual realm. And the more we continue to invest in these things, we will start to see them manifest into the tangible realm. Somebody could be expecting a kid here. When it comes to situations concerning triangulation, I feel like the third party is going to pop up and talk about, I'm pregnant, or, something's going to come out. And it costs somebody to have to go back and, figure things out, figure out what needs to be done. And wow, the energy that I feel so far is an anxious nervousness. Thank you very much, Sarah. You said you just sent in your payment through PayPal. Okay, you wanted a one question reading? All right, go ahead and send me your question and your sign, and I'll go ahead and do that once we wrap this up. We're actually almost done. Now, Seven of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears is all about investing in yourself, investing in your business. To those of you that are entrepreneurs, focusing on establishing long-term security for yourself. And when it comes to relationships, we're focused on healing, reaching understanding, but there's somebody here that just they don't want to be reasoned with. They don't want to address the truth. They don't want to address the elephant in the room. And now, the only thing that we're fearful about when it comes to that is whether anything will come of our efforts, because maybe we're not seeing things develop immediately, or maybe it's been a while and we're like, dang, all this effort and energy and time that I've put into this endeavor or into this job, or, whatever it is that you're doing to bring in finances, and you're not really seeing much growth. But then the more that you continue to invest, you start to see that things start to improve. You start to see things become more successful for you. Relationship wise, you fear that you won't be able to reach an understanding with someone. Some of you want to heal a situation, but there's somebody that just won't have it. Four of Swords. Here it is. This is the outcome. And honestly, I think this is for the best, because at a certain point, in order for us to make peace with the past, we've been at war with each other. We could have dealt with stalkers in the past, abusers, users, people that want things with no strings attached, or, people that have blown up at us, or whatever. All these things that we've finally made peace with have resulted in us finally realizing not only our purpose, but what direction we want to go in and that we're going to go in. And that's all about new beginnings. And in order to embrace the blessings of this new beginning, we must make peace with the past. And that's what I see with this Four of Swords here as well. We're getting rest. Some of us are meditating more. We're really going inward, keeping to ourselves, not really responding when people reach out to us, not really, getting involved in everything that's going on outside of us. We go inward and we're able to integrate the lessons from the losses, the lessons of our past, and apply them moving forward. Somebody is just they're emotionally immature. They're like a baby in a grown man or grown woman's body. I'm mainly seeing a lot of male references here, though, to be honest with you guys. No offense to the males out there. You guys could be dealing with other males like that. But I do see a lot of controlling, manipulative, presumptuous kind of energy. They presume to know who someone is and what they think that they are and all of these different things. They don't have any empathy, never will have any empathy. And we realize that we don't need anybody's empathy. We don't need anybody's approval, never needed it. And all of this defensiveness that I'm seeing with this Nine of Wands reversed, there's somebody that's putting up walls. And they're going to continue to do this because they don't want to look within. They don't want to reflect on any of the things that they've done, on their mistakes, anything. And we've reached a point to where we know that when we're dealing with certain people here, we know where it's going to go. So we exit stage left when we feel the need to do so. And whenever we're met with the defensiveness and, we're dealing with personality clashes here, ego clashes, we're feeling like everything externally is starting to weigh down heavily on us, we stop putting time into it. And we go back and rest and we keep to ourselves. We're not getting involved in everything that's going on here. Some of us are getting word about training here. Some of us are leaving an old workplace situation. Somebody may have fabricated some documents here or wrongfully terminated someone here, or just you got tired of the BS in the environment. Maybe you were supposed to become, the new manager or, become a partner in a business or a CEO, and all these promises just went undelivered. People were just talking a big game and talking you in circles, but when it came down to follow through, they had none. Somebody's acting way too hastily. And I love seeing this Chariot come back out, you guys. I really do, because it's a mixed bag. It's going to be bittersweet. I'm going to tell you like that. But regardless of how bittersweet things are, at the end of the day, it's still going to be sweet because victory. And we've already talked a little bit about this energy coming in. But now see how we see a lot of threes here? And they're all in the upright. So by letting go, starting fresh, removing narcissistic people, removing people who just want a good time. They don't want any strings attached. They're commitment phobic. They don't have any empathy. Anybody in the family especially, they have got to go. Moving forward will allow us to revel in our victory, triumph over our enemies, and to be able to attain all that we desire. Some of you guys are moving forward, starting school, learning new skills, doing research. Some of you are collaborating with like-minded individuals. You're starting to find your tribe. Lotus Squad. And there will be a lot of success with that. Seeing this number 7 Some of you guys need to delve into prayer, find ways to keep the negativity at bay. And the only way to do so is by keeping to the self, I'm noticing. Meditation, prayer, seeking solace in solitude, knowing that things are developing in divine timing. Continuing to plan. Some of us are planning a trip here. Maybe we're talking about roommating with certain people, moving out of one situation with narcissistic people or family and moving into a different direction. And this is how we can make peace with the past, by letting it go. And we've already reached this conclusion. The only thing that's really stopping us is our own mind. Or some of us may be picking up on other people's torment about how things transpired or about what's going on in their own, own life and all this other stuff. And that's even more of a reason to move away. And I definitely see, again, victory is ours. Close the door. Somebody is going to be receiving some quick communication about work for sure. Some of you may hear about promotion. Some of you were promised a promotion and didn't get it and decided, you know what, I have a better opportunity over here and I can start training, get paid more and move up quicker, or whatever the case may be. Close yourself off to family members, friendships, people in general. Keeping to yourself, budgeting better. Don't splurge on things that you don't need. Keep building that empire and let the rest go. There will be some sacrifices that need to be made. But beautiful things are starting to manifest. Stability will be attained financially, within your home, within yourself, within your life, and within these new relationships that are coming your way. Keep moving forward. Trust your intuition and your instincts. If you get a gut feeling about somebody, don't think twice about it and leave them alone. Leave them the hell alone. And I'm seeing air and fire. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. That could be like this. Just apply it to your situation. Somebody's all up in their ego for sure. They need a reality check. They're arrogant. They're prideful. And especially when it comes to manifesting your goals, you guys, just be patient, be still. Everything is manifesting in divine timing. Now, let me see. Just to wrap this up, you guys, let's go ahead and do Sarah's reading. All right, perfect. And you put your sign, right? Gods and goddesses, what messages do you have for Sarah Villanueva, who is a Taurus? How does Juran Franco feel about her? Okay. Please show me a 5-card spread, please. How does Juran Franco feel about her? God's chaotic creation talking about, oh my God, do tell, girl. Do tell. All right, let's go ahead and cut the deck here. Okay. There's some indecision. There's some indecision right now. You guys are kind of keeping to yourselves a little bit. Okay. So there's definitely some indecision because here's your energy, right? We have the Lovers. Now, this can either mean specifically between, being between two people and trying to make a decision and not making one, or you're just waiting for them to commit more to you. I do feel like there is a genuine interest. So I feel like he's wanting to explore more with you. Yet there's this energy with the 4 of Chalices that this offer is sitting there, but you guys are kind of like in your own lane right now, doing your own thing for the most part. This is the obstacle. He's not really taking it seriously, but he is interested, I feel like. there could be some things that he's currently pondering, trying to figure it out for himself, what he wants to do. And if there are multiple people, I just want to give a heads up to that, just because I see the Lovers and it's a major arcana here. Now, I feel like you guys have been very vulnerable with each other. You know, you're open to exploring with him as well. I see this Queen of Chalices. Let me know if you have water somewhere in your chart, or Gemini as well. That will help me to better pinpoint your energies. If you don't know your chart, that's okay. But I do feel like you're a nurturer. You're very loving. They view you as beautiful, charming. They know that you're real. The only thing that I worry about is this Four of Swords reversed, where there's an inner restlessness. And you know what? I'm going to clarify this a little bit, you know, if you'd like me to go a little bit deeper. Two of Chalices reversed is the mutual energy, though. There's going to be a decision where it's going to be mutual. I feel like you guys are going to have a conversation. He's restless about something, because the outcome is this, you know, he's the energy I'm feeling is very strange. Maybe he could just be in a position where he doesn't know what to do with what you're offering. Let me see this, Lovers. I'm curious about this Four of Chalices as well. Let me see. Four of Chalices. All right. So I have two cards wanting to come out. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys have any kids or not, but if so, that could be what this Three of Pentacles is. But with this Lovers and this number 3, it's like, it's concerning to me. I'm not sure how much details you know about the situation, but the Magician is also clarifying this in the obstacle position. I feel like you guys have been making plans, but then it's like, see this Five of Swords energy. Somebody's arguing with somebody here, or they're still dealing with some betrayal of their past. They're still grieving from a loss here. Show me this Queen of Chalices. That could be what's influencing this lack of wanting to commit. But the way that he feels about you is very good. You're beautiful. He knows you're real. And I feel like, because this is his energy, I feel like he really wants a genuine partnership. He knows that you're serious as well, but then we have something here regarding a missed opportunity to do this. Let's clarify the Four of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. Two of Swords reversed. There's a lot of indecision. I mean, this is just, I can feel it. It's like almost like somebody's getting a headache. Hierophant reversed. Unfortunately, I just don't think he's ready. I think that's what it boils down to. He could be dealing with finalizing a divorce, or, dealing with breaking up completely. And I don't think that he's really looking for commitment right now because of dealing with this. I'm not sure if he's been divorced before, or if he's in the midst of one, but that's definitely affecting the decision, although he wants to be with you. Two of Chalices reversed. Wow. Okay, so the King of Chalices reversed, he really doesn't know how to express how he feels about what's going on. Maybe he's still unclear about how he feels. There could be something going on where I don't like seeing the King of Chalices reversed, coming in a how does he feel about me reading, because that is a emotional deception and manipulation, which I feel like the magician is clarifying here in the obstacle position. But then we have the devil reversed. I'm not sure who has Capricorn or something in their chart, water in their chart, but somebody's not going to speak up. Somebody's not speaking up. Somebody's going to be confused, or everybody's going to be confused as a whole. Somebody's going to decide not to do it. And I really feel like with this 10 of Pentacles, it could have something to do with family, work, all of these things, because this is all about marriage and wanting a deeper commitment. But there's a lot of confusion right now. So if anything, and if he can finally get out of his own way and make a decision, he'll make the right choice by choosing you, because he's obviously interested. But all of this indecision, and maybe he's still trying to decide if he wants to finish the situation with the marriage or commitment. Maybe he's already in one, and there's just a lot that maybe is unclear still, but something's going on. He's not really telling you everything. He's speaking in half truths, and at the end of the day, even though you will be released from this situation, I feel like you'll be dodging a bullet anyway. Your money's looking good, by the way. I know you didn't ask me about that, but if you have any money woes or whatever, don't even worry about that. That's an added bonus message, girl. But whatever's going on here, if he can't make a choice, I mean, you know how it is with men. If they know they want to marry someone, they're going to do it. If they know they want to commit to someone, they're going to do it. But when I'm seeing this Queen of Chalices and Ace of Cups and his energy, he knows you're serious. He knows you have a full cup. But he emotional abuser. He likes to take advantage of how people feel for him. Maybe he future fakes. Yeah, we'll get together, or Well, other than that, baby, I see that you said thank you. I hope that has helped. I don't like to be a bearer of that kind of news, but keep going, honey, because you're beautiful and you're the whole package. So keep it moving, girl. But other than that, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And once again, for those of you just joining the stream, I want to let everybody know all of the fire signs for March have been posted. Gemini has just been posted, actually, 42 minutes ago. And for the air signs, look, before I lose my train of thought, for the air signs, Aquariuses, Libras, stay on the lookout for your reading for March. And then it'll be followed by earth signs. These are on the way, and water signs. So I am back and here to stay. I know we've had a little bit of stop and go, but you guys just know that you will always be able to look forward to those monthlies from here on out, and these daily live collectives. To those that come across the playback and want to catch me, usually I do these in the late afternoon to early evening. But anyways, with that being said, you guys, I love you too, Donna. Thank you so much. I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for your support. My mind's all over the place. I've been doing readings all day. But thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the shares. And you guys can catch me tomorrow. But until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love. Oh, and before I go, sorry, Sarah, thank you for getting a 1-question reading. Bye, you guys. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. It's nice to be back. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.